So we have our center line established, as well as the vertical alignment, the profile. Now what I want to do is design the template. So from roads, we'll design template, and we'll call it main. Now how I design the template determines what I'm able to do with this later. I'm going to keep this one very simple. I'm going to do a simple grade. I'm going to do a minus 2.5% slope, and I'm going to go out 10 feet to the edge of the road. Same on the left, same on the right. On the right hand side, I do want to make a little different scenario. I want to create a special ditch in here. So let's add in our minus 2.5% for 10 feet edge of road. From there, I want to begin to develop my little ditch. So for the grades, I'm going to go at a ratio, a slope of 3 to 1, and it's down, so minus 3 to 1. For a horizontal distance, I want it to go out 2 feet, so that's 6 feet to the edge of ditch right, or I could do inside ditch right. So that gives me this point. I'm going to make this a flat bottom. So we'll do a vertical change of 0 for 1 foot, and this is outside ditch right. Now we can apply our cut and fill parameters. So we're going to tell it to tie at a 4 to 1 for any depth in cut, and the same thing in fill. Save, and when I run that, roads, process road design, my center line, my profile, my design template, the existing surface, and I'm going to tell it to create design and existing sections. Run the full range every 25 feet. I could tell it to triangulate and contour. Right now I'm not interested in that. I just need it to run. There are my volumes. And if we were to go in and look at the sections, input edit sections, existing, and the design, we can see our little ditch. Okay, so we have the sections run. Save changes, no, we're good. What I need to do now is I need to make a change to that ditch. So what I want to do is I'm going to process again, but I'm going to tell it to draw the template polylines. And mostly what I'm interested in is the inside edge of that ditch, which I call inside ditch right. Okay, so it gives me my information, and it says, all right, here is where that inside ditch right is. I can adjust this horizontally or vertically, and vertically if I choose. What I want to do is a vertical adjustment. Actually, we'll do a horizontal adjustment. I'll run this ditch out wider. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and follow our line. So I'm going to draw a 2D polyline. That's going to begin at the end of this line. And it'll come up to here. And then it'll go out. We would do road turn lanes, other things in the same fashion. We'll make the ditch come out wide to here, and then we'll bring it back into here, and then close out. And there we go. So that's the path I want my ditch to follow horizontally. I could do the same thing using a profile. I could create a profile and say I want it to follow that profile instead of the line that it's on. Okay, and I'll manipulate the profile as well. For now, I want to do just the line. So what I need to do is I need to polyline to centerline file inside ditch right. Okay, so we have the alignment. Now in the road menu, we need to assign template points either on a center line or on a profile. So if I wanted to control the vertical, I would do a profile. I'm doing the horizontal, so I want to do a center line. I'm going to add inside ditch right, and it's going to follow my inside ditch right center line. The right side of the template will use that, and there we go. We can save that, and we can say roads, process road design. Now when we get into the template, we need to make sure that we have the template point center line selected. So we'll run it. This time I'll tell it to go ahead and draw all of the template polylines, and I'll tell it to triangulate and contour. But I'm not interested in contours. I really just want the triangulation. So it runs a design, and now we can see the template stretch, or our ditch stretch to this new template.